What up, Bansky here, Living a Dream TV. Just want to say Happy New Year, 2016. It's going to be a big year. A lot of things are going to happen. Just want to check out this Hollywood Reporter live stream of Happy New Year celebrations over in New York. We got this big, huge ball, got a bunch of triangles all over it. Right about now, they're about to share a little video the AP Press put together, and it's going to recap 2015, the highlights, and what they considered were important to them. And you'll see that the Pope up in there, Hillary Clinton starts it off. We got propaganda coming along with
Each year on December 31st,
Bill Nye,
we celebrate new beginnings
science
and a
guy
fresh
pushing
start.
the space
We
agenda.
also get to reflect on the past year's big events that will shape our
We
history.
have a commercial
Let's take a
by
moment to look
United
back at
Nations with
2015
all kinds of
courtesy
celebrities.
the
Let's
Associated
take a look.
Press.
Of course, they don't want you to forget that Paris. They're going to bring that back.
I can just imagine
The rainbow.
who are 10 years old today who will never have to think about it.
I don't know how to react right now. This is absolutely incredible.
Well, when the feds passed a law,
I don't
gay
have a
marriage,
career, I have a life, and I
overrunning all the states' rights.
fully and beautifully enjoying completely. So I don't know what will happen, but today is great.
Transgender agenda to confuse everybody. Everybody wants to be what they're not. That's a Masonic hand gesture right there with the arms up. They use that in their propaganda.
Exclusively personal email.
We are all accountable to the American people
Hillary
to
Clinton,
get
the criminal.
facts right.
Deceiving the public.
Remarkably large field.
Got all these puppets, actors on stage. He's actually a really good actor right there. Trump. Got the Pope over there being the that all the things he said that were contradictory to the Bible and all the blasphemy he said against Jesus Christ are just unbelievable, and I just don't understand how people can be calling them proud of themselves of being Catholic after hearing what that Pope said.
Today, I can announce that the United States has agreed to formally reestablish diplomatic relations with the Republic of Cuba.
Liquid water has been found on Mars.
We're in dramatic times. We're in the drought of our lives.
Nepal,
They go to
especially
space
Kathmandu, is affected by an earthquake roughly once every century.
Thousands of Arab and Asian asylum seekers continued to cross the Hungarian border into Austria and Germany Sunday morning.
These people went through extreme trauma.
Nobody
is scared from anything.
Islam invasion
We're
that everyone's
scared
talking
from
about.
dying.
We will destroy ISIL and any other organization that tries to harm us.
But you created it.
We should not let ourselves be afraid, and we should not censor ourselves.
Charlie.
Terrorists win.
Back to
when
Paris.
we buy
Don't
into the
forget
fear
it.
that they're trying
They're
to
gonna
create.
shove it down your throats.
In the wake of all that's happening in our country, whatever the message was, it was clearly not about heritage, it was about hate.
I'm an American and we stand united.
It's touching. I gotta give it up. That was well edited and well put together. Ooh, triangle bomb. Trying to put global, the ground globe in our heads or what? More oh, that's 60 degrees, 60 degrees, 60 degrees. Triangles, 666. Want to share a quick clip by Red Silver J before I show you the next commercial by United Nations where they're supporting global citizen agenda.
All these celebrities are going to come out and they're going to try to sell the New World Order to you. Now they're all doing it. How do I get something like that right? For it just to be some coincidence. Or just to be something crazy and fake. They're all doing it. What are we talking about here? We're talking about the UN 17 global goals. All the nations are agreeing on this bull crap. And they sell it to you with stuff like this. Oh, no poverty. Even though they're going to crash the economy. That's right. The world economy, and bring one world currency. They talk about things like no hunger. Oh, sure. We don't want nobody to be hungry. But they want your kids to die. And they want to decrease the population. And then they poison the food. Yeah, how nice is that? So everybody in the world can get this poisonous food. That's what they're trying to do here. And yeah, I know some of y'all having a hard time understanding this. You probably see a video like this and you fall for the lies, but look how many people are not falling for the lies. It's obvious they all want us to accept their new world order. They want to give the control away to a small amount of people who shouldn't have control of the world anyways because they're evil. At least I think that's what you call that when you want to kill kids. And here we go here. I told you this girl was a puppet. No, yeah, that's just crazy. No. She ain't pulling the strings, but doggone it, she got the strings attached to it. Look. At a dang title meeting throwing up the signs. Jay-Z is too.
Here's a clip with G. Edward Griffin, author of several books on Federal Reserve and United Nations. He's going to tell us a little bit about what United Nations is.
In reality, the United Nations is the seat of what the member governments hope will become a true world government. It's to be a government. And there's nothing inherently wrong with a world government, but we need to ask the question, what kind of a world government is this going to be? If the United Nations were going to be a government based on all of the things they've said it was going to be, peace and prosperity and protecting individual rights and all of these things, I think it'd be pretty hard to oppose it. But in reality, it's being built as a model of collectivism. The political ideology that is inherent in the United Nations is collectivism. It's a word that probably needs to be defined for our purposes here, but in general, it means a totalitarian system, a system of concentration at the top and the people being at the bottom being ruled from above. Not that the people have any voice in determining the direction of their government or the world, but they are to be told what the direction is, and they're to be told to follow it. Collectivism is a philosophy of big government and small people, and it's a philosophy that supposedly all of this is being done in the name of society. In other words, it's for the greater good of the greater number, supposedly. And so you're supposed to go along with whatever inconvenience or insult to your freedom comes along, because after all, it's in the greater good of the greater number. And this is the rationale being used, has been used for quite some time, to justify all kinds of horrible atrocities. All the leaders have to do is say, well, it's for the greater good of the greater number. That's the philosophy that's built into the United Nations from top to bottom. And so therefore, the answer to the question, what is the United Nations? The United Nations is a budding or building world totalitarian system.
Back to the New Year's live stream. Here is that commercial from United Nations.
16. And now, Global Citizen, the official charitable partner of New Year's Eve in Times Square, has an inspirational message for us all. Let's watch.
We can be.
We must be the first generation to end
extreme poverty.
The generation
most determined
to fight injustice and inequalities.
And this is how it will get done. The global goals.
A 15-year plan
for everyone, everywhere.
with no one left behind.
We will live in a world
where nobody
Anywhere lives in extreme poverty.
where no one
goes hungry.
where no one
wakes in the morning
Asking if there will be food today.
we will live in a world where no child has to die.
Diseases we know how to cure.
We will live in a world
Where everyone goes to school
and education gives us the knowledge
and skills
For a fulfilling life.
We will live in a world where all girls and all women have equal opportunities to thrive
And be powerful.
and safe.
we will live in a world
Where all people can get clean water.
and proper toilets at home,
At school and at work.
We will live in a world where there's sustainable energy for everyone.
and power for the whole planet.
We'll live in a world where economies prosper
And
and new wealth
lead to decent jobs
for everyone.
Bill Gates wants to depopulate the world, but he wants you to have proper toilets.
We're not just used
First
to
and
make
foremost.
money, but to make all our lives better.
who will live in a world
Where prejudices and extremes of inequality
are defeated.
Where people live in cities and communities
that are safe, progressive, and support everyone who lives there.
where we replace
What we consume, we put back what we take out of the earth.
We live in a world that is decisively rolling back.
Climate change.
where we restore and protect the life in our oceans and seas.
Now it's climate change.
Will restore
and protect
life on land,
The forests,
Animals,
the earth itself.
with peace between
Yes,
and inside
never.
countries.
where all governments are open,
and answer to us for what they do at home and abroad.
where all countries, we their people,
Work together.
007.
all kinds.
These are the United Nations global goals.
For sustainable development.
Let's get to work.
Next up is Bill Nye the Science Guy being exposed. He's an actor. This is a quick clip by Free Radio. I know some people don't like him, but take the meat, spit out the bones.
William Sanford, Bill Nye, right? Popular known as Bill Nye the Science Guy, is an American science educator, comedian, television presenter, actor, writer, and is definitely not a scientist. A former mechanical engineer, best known as host of Disney, of course, right? 666 Disney, PBS, children's show, Bill Nye the Science Guy. All right? And Nye, this is where he came in. Okay, so Nye began his professional career, professional entertainment career. So look, they're telling you right now, this is a professional entertainment career as an actor writer on a local sketch comedy. You know, it's like UHF, right? A television show in Seattle called Almost Live. The host of the show was Ross Schaefer, suggested he do some scientific demonstrations in a 6-minute segment and take the nickname Science Guy. Right? His other main reoccurring role on Almost Live was Speedwalker, a speedwalking Seattle superhero.
So here he is on the Times Square New Year's celebration, talking to this lady, pushing NASA agenda, space exploration hoax, and the round globe lie.
And you know, I'm the CEO of the Planetary Society. So we've had a great year in space exploration. We orbited a asteroid. We got pictures of Pluto. The future is astonishing. And as we say, space exploration brings out the best in us. It's what humankind does best, solving problems that have never been solved before.
So that's all I wanted to share. Just a quick video on the New Year's in Times Square, and close it out with a Happy New Year, y'all. See you next year, 2016. Bansky, Living a Dream TV out.